going in there?
Hi. Don't I know you?
From where?
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Mark?
Who is Mark to you?
That's my husband.
That's your husband?
Yeah, that's my husband.
Oh. I thought I knew you. But we're having a baby.
Excuse me?
Yes, we're having a baby.
You say y'all having a baby?
Yes. Me and Mark is having a baby.
Okay, I think you probably got the wrong Mark.
No, that's the right Mark. Mark Henderson.
Okay. So why Mark never brought this to my attention?
Because he's trying to find a way to leave you.
Find a way to leave you?
Yep.
And what makes you think that he's going to leave you?
Because he's with me every single night.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm going to call Mark.
Well, you need to call Mark.
Okay,
No, he take your money and he give it to me, baby. You see that?
CBS Broadcast Center in New York, there are questions this morning as to how a mid-air collision in the nation's capital, which the Department of Transportation Secretary says was completely preventable, happened. CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns joins us from Reagan National Airport, where one aircraft was heading toward before this mid-air collision. Caitlin, what do we know at this early stage about what the key focus is to figure out how it happened?
Well, Errol, what we know now, unfortunately, is that this has moved from a rescue operation to a recovery operation. Unfortunately, officials here just a few moments ago said that they don't believe there are any survivors from this crash. And so now this will go under the jurisdiction of the NTSB. And what that looks like remains to be seen in terms of the timeline. But here are a couple of takeaways from this press conference and things that we want to know moving forward. I asked.
So guys, y'all hear that there was a plane crash in DC on the American Airlines, and they said that whole crash was preventable. Now, Donald Trump did say that a lot of those people were hired under the DEI, and as y'all know, a lot of people were hired for jobs they didn't know anything about. They didn't even have the skills and qualification for those jobs. This is what happens when you put DEI in place and you're only hiring people because of the way they look or their skin color or if they're female or male, and you hire these people only because they look a certain way and they don't really have the skills to do these jobs. Like, I think they said 67 people perished in that crash. And they were going very fast. If you guys have never been in an airplane, they go very fast. They might look like they're going slow, but they go very fast. So, guys, I want to talk a little more about this, but I see that I don't have a lot of. I thought that I had more storage on my phone, but I see I don't. So I'm gonna have to start to post. I got some content I need to post, guys. So when I post that content, I will be back to talk about this. It's really ridiculous. Like, I wish they would really have. Somebody needs to create a phone that can hold more memory, like a computer. When somebody makes a phone that can hold memory like a computer, I'll be fine. And don't tell me, ooh, they have phones like that. No, they don't, because I haven't seen one yet. But I'll see you guys back here. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll be right back in a minute after I post all of my content. Stay tuned. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Time Reacts, guys. So today I wanted to talk about all these plane crashes that has been happening recently, guys. The first one is the one that happened in DC with the American Airlines and the Black Hawk helicopter colliding and just unaliving everybody. They said 67 people on board that plane passed away. Everybody on board passed away. They were U.S. and Russian figure skaters, ice figure skaters, and they were young too, guys. And Donald Trump was actually saying something about it. He actually said that a lot of these people were hired when the DEI was in place. Now, guys, if y'all don't know anything about the DEI, let me tell y'all something. I even talked about it when I was talking about Tabitha Brown and how everybody was being so disrespectful to her, calling her all kinds of bees and calling her hoes and stuff like that. And this is a lady that she wants to help other businesses. Like she's in that kind of frame of mind to help other businesses to strive and things like that. And for people to disrespect her and tell her to take her own merchandise. Look, y'all, this is what they want her to do. They want Tabitha Brown to take all her merchandise, right? They want her to take all her merchandise out of the store and try to find somewhere else to put it, basically, because they don't have a place for her to put it. They don't have any kind of places for her to put it at. So she's just like, guys, I gotta keep it in here. But the thing what I'm getting to is the DEI. People are saying that the DEI was put in place because they were not hiring certain type of people. Now, if y'all don't know what DEI is, it means diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think equality. Is it equality or equity? Equality, I think. I don't know. But what I do know about the DEI is that it has a lot of people in positions that they don't even deserve. Positions that people have and they don't even know how to do the work right. I mean, it's just like, guys, you going to a dentist and you see it's a kid, and you go in there and you looking like what's going on? Like, where's the dentist at? And they tell you, oh, he's a dentist, he's 8. You're not gonna trust him to do your teeth. Especially if you have to get surgery done. You're not going to trust an 8-year-old to do surgery on your teeth. You're going to be like, man, this must be a joke. Get somebody in here that knows what to do. I'm not letting this kid mess with my teeth. So it's the same thing, guys, as the DEI. The DEI, it has a lot of people in positions that they didn't even qualify for. And that's what they're saying about the helicopter crash that happened, guys. That helicopter crash was very preventable. It was very preventable, guys. It was. It didn't have to happen, okay? It did not have to happen. There were certain people put in the positions. They said that a lot of those people that had those jobs, they were put in those positions when the DEI was in place. So a lot of them, they didn't have like the mindset and the capability to do these jobs. Do y'all know how important it is for air traffic controller to do their job? They can't mess up. There's no messing up in certain jobs, guys. There's just not. Just like an anesthesiologist, if he gives you too much or she gives you too much, you are out of there for the night. And some of these specific jobs, you can't mess up, guys. Even in food and beverage, there are people that have peanut allergies. Do y'all know what a peanut allergy can take you on up out of here? It swells your whole throat up and you can't breathe or anything. Now, yes, some people had the EpiPen that they can stick in, but sometimes that don't work. They need to call an ambulance for you. That's how bad it is. So in a lot of jobs, you can't afford to mess up. It ain't no messing up. You gotta get it right each and every time. If not, it's just like in chemistry. If you mix the wrong chemicals, you could blow the whole lab up. Just like the little boy, the little 5-year-old boy that exploded in that chamber. Okay? Now, they knew the risk. Now, his family is suing, but the people that did the experiment for him to get more oxygen, they already knew the risk. They already knew it was a risk of this thing blowing up. Now, if they didn't tell them that, that's something different. But if they told you that, look, there's a risk that your son could blow up in there because when all this oxygen is around and stuff, it becomes combustible and he could explode it there. Now, if they told her that, then, I mean, she can still sue, but if they already told you that, why would you try to sue them? If they already told you that this thing could blow up. So it's just a lot of things, guys. It's just a lot of these positions, guys, that a lot of people are in. A lot of them, they can't mess up. It ain't no messing up, especially when you are air traffic controller. There's no messing up. You can't mess up. One wrong mistake and everybody can be going like that. There's going to be a crash. Now, they are saying that the Black Hawk helicopter was said that maybe it didn't see the American Airline, but somebody was saying that it wasn't even supposed. Why was it up there in training anyway? It was doing some type of mission training. Why was it like emergency training or something? But why was it up there with all these flights coming in? Like, why didn't y'all do that another time? And another thing Donald Trump has said that was really specific, and it really interests me, on how a helicopter actually works. Donald Trump has been in a lot of helicopters, so he knows about helicopters and how they work. Now, a helicopter can descend in midair, and it can lower up all the way, and it can lower down. So and somebody was saying that the Black Hawk helicopter had more than enough time to get out of the way of the airline plane. So it's just too much going on. It's too much craziness going on. Now you had the crash with the medical plane in Philly, and then you have another plane in Houston with the wing of the plane catching on fire, and they had to evacuate. I mean, it's just so much going on, guys. I mean, I gotta keep my head on the swivel, because sometimes I can't even keep up with all this going on, y'all. I can't keep up with all of this, but I try my best because I know you guys need this information. You guys need this information. You need to know what's going on, and you're gonna get that all on this channel. Now, if you're new here, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know every time I drop a video. If you don't know what my channel is about, guys, Time Reacts. I react on a lot of things. I do true crime. I react on current events. I also have playlists that you can watch on how to make money off of your phone on Lucky Day and Just Play and other little games. I do mukbangs. I do eating last murderer's food of death row inmates. Guys, I do it all on here. If you go to my playlist, you'll see it might be a little bit overwhelming, but I promise you that you will find everything that you're looking for and need for on this channel, guys. But when I just tell you guys, when I heard about those young lives that were lost and it was all preventable, I was completely pissed off. Completely pissed off. This could have been prevented, guys. This could have been prevented. Okay? That's why we need people that are hired on merit, hired on the knowledge that they have, their education background, and somebody that can do the job. Okay? Somebody that can do the job. Because in most of these jobs, you can't mess up. You cannot mess up. And if you do, it's going to be a terrifying situation. And the end result is going to be somebody losing their life. Just like the dude that passed away when he was cutting the palm tree. Remember that incident? And they found him, he was cutting from the bottom when he should have been cutting up top instead of the bottom. That's because he wasn't knowledgeable, guys, of what he was doing. And I don't know, maybe he was knowledgeable, but maybe he forgot. I mean, sometimes people get so caught up in their work that it skips their mind and they forget. But whatever the case, he passed away. Because all those big palm leaves, it pretty much just hugged him to death. And he couldn't breathe underneath there. So what I'm saying, in a lot of these positions, we can't be nice, okay? I can't just be nice and let you in there because you my friend. That's a great example right there. Say for instance, there's a job, right, and this is a serious job, and this is like a air control, okay? And I'm hiring, and I already got three people that I know can do the job. I looked at their background, their education, their married. I know they can do this job well, right? And then my friend comes to me and she's like, girl, I need a job. And this girl, she's been my friend for 25 years. There's not nothing that she wouldn't do for me, and there's not nothing that I wouldn't do for her. And then I said, oh man, that's my homegirl. And I say, forget those three people that are knowledgeable and know what they doing. And I know for sure my friend don't know what the heck she doing. And I hire her. And then an accident happens and people are unalive. And then y'all find out that myself, I hired my friend and I knew she didn't have the qualifications and stuff. You guys would be pissed off at me. I would be getting all kinds of hate mail. I would be like, oh, you a bad person. Why would you do that? You are so effed up, this, that, and the third. You guys would eat me alive. Okay? And you know you would. Stop playing like you would. You guys would tear me apart and say, you know you was wrong. You know you was wrong, Tom reacts. Why would you hire her? And you know she ain't have the qualifications. You know she ain't have the merit. You know she ain't have the background education to do that job. Why would you hire her? Oh, well, I hired her because she was my friend. And also she's a black woman. So you go back, nobody cares if she's black and if she's your friend. Nobody cares about that. She don't have the qualifications to do the job. Y'all get where I'm going with this, okay? So it's the same thing that's going on with a lot of these jobs out here right now. A lot of these jobs out here, people have these jobs, guys, and they should not have the job. A lot of people are in positions that they should not be holding right now. They don't know what they're doing. A lot of people are not knowledgeable about what they're doing. A lot of people are lazy when it comes to doing the paperwork, when it comes to calling the customer, when it comes to getting leads, when it comes to all that. They don't know what they're doing. Okay? And that's why the DEI was taken out, because that's exactly what the DEI was doing. Now, they said only 4% of black people was even hired on the DEI, under DEI. So it really didn't help the black people. But the thing about it, guys, is if they were to put the DEI back, let's just say for a cause, right, that Target, Walmart, and Amazon was like, you know what, okay, we're going to put the DEI back, all right? There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be hired off of what they look like, off of because they're a minority, off of, oh, I feel so sorry for this person, off of that kind of ethic. Business, that's the wrong business ethic to hire somebody off of because you feel sorry for them. No, I need you to have the right qualifications for this job. I need to know that if I hire you, I need to know that you can do 20 orders in a very quick, fast, in a hurry time. Okay? And if you can't do 20 orders and you can't at least type 40 words per minute, in some places it's 25 words per minute. And that's the low pace places. But some places it's 40 words per minute. If you can't do that, I'm sorry, I can't hire you. There's no way I can hire you because you're not going to be able to get in 20 orders. You're not going to be able to get in 20 orders like that. Now, I worked in 2 call centers, so I do have a call center background. All right. I have call center background. My sister has call center background, and my mom has call center background. So we all worked in call center. So the thing is, guys, is that people talk about the people in call center, oh, they're lazy and they just sit. No, there's nothing lazy about working at a call center. You have to be very smart. You have to be very you have to have a sharp mind to work in a call center, especially when you're working in sales. Now, one of the call centers I wasn't working in sales, but the other call center I was working in sales. So if it's sales, you have a very sharp mind, and don't think that you just gonna work there and get a regular paycheck and you ain't gonna make no sales. Oh, you can forget that. They will fire you straight up. So you can forget that. So that's the whole thing. And then I see these people, and what did they say? Al Sharpton gave them, I think it was $125 gift card. Yeah, $125 gift card he gave them. And they came in there, they were buying stuff, I seen somebody with a whole bunch of junk like they usually do. They ain't gonna buy no good food. I seen one lady with some bananas. But they're talking, I mean, it's sad because it's like, okay, you telling the black businesses in Target, Walmart, and Amazon to take their stuff down and not make any money and put it somewhere else where it's not gonna make no money. It's not gonna make no money in no Costco. We all know that. Like, stop lying to people. And then all their sales crumble down to nothing. But then you going over to Costco, which is run by Caucasian people, and you funneling all your black dollars into them so they can funnel it all back into their community. Is that what we getting at? Is that what we're doing? And I know a lot of people are like, how do they funnel it back in their community? Because they get paid. They get paychecks over there. I don't know if y'all know, but the CEO is getting paid at least, the top ones are getting paid at least $1 million. And they're also, even if you coming in the door as a CEO, you're getting paid top dollar. So whoever they're married to, they're gonna take that money and they're gonna funnel it all back into their community. Okay, that's how. So for the black people to be running over there with Al Sharpton and thinking y'all doing something, you're really not. You're making yourself look very crazy. Like, people are looking at you like, look at these. It's crazy, y'all. But yeah, so look, my final thought is, let's start to give people jobs on their merit and on their knowledge and education. Can they do the job? Okay? It ain't no, oh, I like you because you pretty. Oh, I love your skin color. Oh, come on in. Oh, you don't need to know nothing. You don't need to know anything. I remember they was talking about the story of remember Betty Bodrick, and she unalived her husband and his new wife. They were saying that what was the new wife? The new wife, that she didn't even know how to type. That she was the mistress. They said she didn't even know how to type. But Dan was just like he he was just like, oh well. He was giving her raises and stuff when people was there way longer than she was. Giving her raises and stuff. And the one lady, she quit. She went to him. She was like, you doing all this for that lady? She said, I've been here for this many years. She was like, that lady, she can't even type. And you doing all this special treatment for her. And she quit. So the thing about it is, you do have a lot of people that, if you ever wonder if you going through something, like say for instance, guys, you gotta get some paperwork done, and you using this online service, right? And the service guarantees that your paperwork and everything is gonna be typed up right nice in 2 days. And here it is, a whole week or 2 weeks have went by, and you don't want to bug them and stuff, and you still ain't seen your paperwork. And then you call down there and you like, hey, y'all said y'all were gonna get my paper. Oh yeah, well, we had this new lady in. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yes, I do understand, guys, that people need to be trained for these jobs. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying make sure that you have people that's coming in there, because some people get trained, guys, and then they still don't know nothing. Or it's just like they go back to the same way. They go back to being lazy. They go back to, oh, I want to learn this. Oh, I want to do this. So that's where I'm at with this. That's my final thought, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you won't miss videos from me. I also do lives, guys. I do lives. What's today? Today is Monday. Usually I do a live on Monday, and sometimes during the week. I always mostly try to do a live on Fridays. So make sure that y'all know my schedule, Monday and Friday, okay? And around that time, the times that I upload are different. So around 3 p.m. to like around 6 p.m., you can catch me on there. I've been trying to put out lives in different times so that I can see, who's gonna. Usually I try to do it at 5 p.m. because I know people is off for work, or maybe 6 p.m. But usually if I have some extra time, like in the morning time, because I know people in the morning, they be going to work and stuff, and maybe they want to catch me before they go to start their work day. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about. I also want to send my condolences out to the families of the plane crash and the helicopter crash. I'm so sorry that happened. I'm so sorry. I am. But we over here at Time Reacts Channels, we sending our love, our healing, and our support to you guys, and your time of grief. And all I can hope is that we gotta put something in place, guys, so that this does not happen again. This can't happen again. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people to lose their lives. Just like that. Okay, so I'll see you guys in another video. Alright? Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and stay healthy. Peace.